We'll take it game by game.
Fluid, depending on matchup, personnel related, and I think this is what we've seen pretty much throughout the duration of the season.
We'll take it game by game.
Fluid, depending on matchup, personnel related, and I think this is what we've seen pretty much throughout the duration of the season.
Going to sweep the Heat for the first time since the 13-14 season, and Durant misses on a pair. Shooting it at 88% of the free throw line. Adebayo off the rim.
That's a shot that you...
He's away from the action right now. It's Griffin one-on-one. Adebayo trying to hold up, and Griffin couldn't finish it. He was looking for a call.
Scoring the second most points per game this season in the NBA. And they turn the ball over. Iguodala on the break. Cross-court find to a wide-open Trevor Ariza. Find Adebayo inside, and Miami returning the favor, turning the ball over. Here comes Kyrie Irving. Been quiet so far. Left that one on the front rim. Rebounded by Brooklyn. Harris from deep. With all three of those guys available. Inside Adebayo. Tried to muscle it up. Missed it. Blake Griffin on the deck.
Tap over, swing to Trevor Ariza, the same spot he hit his first three in, and then Kyrie taking his time. Look, for anybody, that's a problem.
A couple of years ago, too, made a strong push for Sixth Man of the Year off the bench. Kyrie missing at the rim. Good Sixth Man of the Year off the bench. Kyrie missing at the rim. Good contest by Adebayo. Might have gotten a piece of it. Bam inside. What a dime to Nunn.
Nunn.
Iguodala and Adebayo sit down.
15 combined threes for the two teams so far. Is it bad defense, good shooting? What do you attribute that to?
Good shooting. You know, there's some lapses defensively. They give him a little bit too much airspace, but they're, no hesitation.
Miami, the 7th rated team defensively in the NBA. That hasn't been their issue this year. Shamet got it to go over Bam.
He's been kind of up and down this year, but ultimately he's making quick decisions, and that's always good for your offense.
Man, in the last 3 games, he's averaging almost 19 points per on 48% from downtown.
With Irving, Brown, Shamet, Luwawu-Cabarrot, and Green. TLC gets his chance against Adebayo. High arcing fadeaway.
I love Bam making mid-range jump shots, but you almost got the feeling like he was trying to say that Bam needs to take the ball in there and dunk on people because he loves his teammate being that forceful.
Right, instead of all of these new matchups, new defenses, I don't think that that's what you're going to always see from Miami, but I think you saw more of it last year. They see the game differently, and so James Harden being able to communicate with his teammates is a big advantage, even when he's not playing.
81% foul shooter. Did not make the Eastern Conference All-Star squad this year. Dragic inside, good post up by Bam, but double teamed on the catch. On the baseline, man, you see evidence of his developing offensive skills. Griffin down court. Shamet has had the hot hand and a rare miss for him here in the first half. He's 7 of 10.
ISOs, they all depend on each other. That's why you saw 17 assists on 20 made field goals for the Miami Heat.
Pass out of bounds. Adebayo throws it away. Kyrie Irving with 16 points in that first half. Step back 3. Left it on the front rim and rebounded by Adebayo.
Worked on his game, and now that even though the athleticism has dwindled a little bit, he's still dunking now. He's able to knock down threes at a pretty consistent rate. We can't give up this many shots, and when somebody has it going, you got to find a way to slow them down.
And that's what Butler wants to see out of Bam, muscling his way inside. Couldn't score on Brown.
We can't give up this many shots, and when somebody has it going, you got to find a way to slow them down.
And that's what Butler wants to see out of Bam, muscling his way inside. Couldn't score on Brown. Inbound to Duncan Robinson. Adebayo swings it around to Kendrick Nunn, and Nunn knocks down the 3. Duncan Robinson. Mentioned the fact they're putting him in more pick and rolls this year. Bam up high. Good hustle by Adebayo to keep it alive. Out to Robinson. Extra pass. Bam. Couldn't finish. Good contest by Blake Griffin.
On the defensive end, even on the offensive end, he does so many cuts, offensive rebounds that get these Nets second opportunities and second shots.
Nice cut by Duncan Robinson for the layup. Miami, one of those teams in the top 5 in terms of baskets off of cuts. A lot of different things for the Brooklyn Nets, Richard. You know better than anybody this year. Duncan Robinson a little bit strong out to Iguodala. Iguodala threw it up. Bam couldn't convert. A lot of different things for the Brooklyn Nets, Richard. You know better than anybody this year. Duncan Robinson a little bit strong out to Iguodala. Iguodala threw it up. Bam couldn't convert.
I saw what they had going on, and I'm getting. He was like, "Wait, University of Miami? I've seen the 30 for 30.
Hey,
I don't need anything else. I get it, Brown."
Dragic out top off the Bam screen. Opala with the little hezzy. Couldn't make the shot, got the rebound. Brooklyn without Kevin Durant, who was injured midway through the first quarter with a thigh contusion.
They haven't lived up to their own expectations this year, but the effort is always going to be there.
Jeff Green almost had a highlight and got fouled on the play by Bam Adebayo. Duncan Robinson inside to Bam, double teamed on the catch, swarmed out of bounds, and hey, maybe that's what Steve Nash was imploring his team to do inside that huddle. Miami still leading by 1, just underway here in the fourth quarter. Jeff Green thought about it, then pulls. Bam tips it out to his teammate Robinson. He was such a breakout star last year in the bubble during the playoffs. The team seemed to have forced him into adjustments. Bam with the follow off the Dragic miss. He was such a breakout star last year in the bubble during the playoffs. The team seemed to have forced him into adjustments. Bam with the follow off the Dragic miss. And off the miss, Hero on the run out. Dragic catch and shoot 3 way off. Bam's got a mismatch. He's got Irving. They help out. The good kick out in 3.
And you can't do that on the strong side.
Got some fans in the building here at American Airlines Arena. Life returning to normal, folks. And that indicates normalcy as much as anything when Duncan Robinson left thigh contusion early in the first quarter. Brooklyn to within 2 and a chance to tie. Who else? The ubiquitous Bruce Brown comes up with the steal. Bam rips through against Blake Griffin. Good hands by Griffin to come up with the steal. Harris on the drive. Corner drift. Shamet again. Butter. Kyrie double teamed Harris with a nice ball fake. Got all the way to the basket. That's going to be a goaltend against Miami and Adebayo. So the lead now up to 6. Dragic. He fires from deep. Adebayo with the offensive board and 1. Bam putting a little bit of muscle in his hustle. Adebayo, an 81% free throw shooter, a little bit strong.
Well, that's saying something.
Up high, the lob. Adebayo with the finish from Dragic. The lead down to 4 with plenty of time. Irving out top. Bruce Brown on the roll, kicks it out to Harris. One more to Blake Griffin from the corner. Rebounded by Adebayo. Shamet working against Adebayo. Green in the corner. Shot clock down to 2, has to launch. And rebounded by Adebayo. They finish off the possession with the board.
Is that top of the key?
The kick out to Green. Thought about the 3. They ran him off the line. Whistle, foul going to go against Miami and Dragic. Bam. Facing up. Going to run it down. He goes with it. Adebayo for the win. Count it. Dade County. How do you like Bam, man?
What a shot.